I don't know if you guys can see me at night. Probably not, huh? I'm going to work. 6:56 right now. Quiet evening. Just me and Snoopy. Actually, I got done with one and I'm headed to the last one. So I did a short video. Yeah, you can't probably see me, huh? If I turn this on, there you go. I can see you now. Well, that's good. What was that guy on what was his name? That one that had that screechy voice. He came out on a burglary and police academy. He's the one that said, no, you see. He had like that stuttering voice, you know? And then he was funny. Anyway, so I'm heading to work. Don't mind me, you know what I mean? But, yeah, if I turn the light on, you can see everything. So, I'll show you what it looks like driving at night. Talk to you later. Alright, we got this one going. So I'm using my camera. I'm using my phone to record, but I was using my camera, my car camera, for the Nexar. You know, I was doing my recording, and there's a lot of glare in the sun because it's a cheap camera. I mean, I only paid $88. You know, I said that about 1,000 times. So I'm using my phone, and I'm gonna see what the difference is. I'm gonna see if I can combine them, because I was saying that you could actually, you know, save the video and then download it to your computer and do your editing that way. And so yeah. So, but you can obviously tell this is a lot better quality. Phone. This is an iPhone, so I don't think there's anything that tops the iPhone. I really don't. I don't think the Android tops it. I don't think Nokia. And what's that other one? Google something? Google Pixel, or not Google Pixel, but Google Video. I don't remember what it's called, but I don't think anything tops the Apple products, in my opinion. They're just harder to figure out, you know, like editing and stuff like that, videos, and, you know, like if you're illiterate with computers, I would get an Android, you know, or get a Dell. Like, you don't know what the hell you're doing, you know, first time owning a computer, because obviously if you get an Apple, they're more complicated. But I think, in my opinion, they're the best, because you don't have to buy all these softwares, you know, for viruses and Word, you know, and what else do they got? The pay system. Apple has everything in it, you know. You can have the Apple card, you can have the wallet, you know, it has the apps. And I never had a problem with any of the apps, any of the Apple apps. When I had owned Android, I had problems with a couple banks that I used to have. I had trouble, you know, updating the app. You know, one time I had the app would freeze, and then I would have to, you know, delete the app and then, you know, bring it back on, set it up again, and then it start working. So that, I think that's the main reason why I got rid of my Android phone. And then ever since I had an Apple, I've never went back. So that's my opinion. So we're just going for a drive, and I'll be right back. I have to answer the phone. Right, so I'm back. Man, the people, they just keep calling, you know, these It's just a nice, beautiful day. The sun is out. He's calling again, but I'm not gonna answer. You know, they want to sign you up for all these, you know, programs, and it costs money. So I said, I'm not gonna do it. You know, they gotta make a money. Everybody's gotta make a living, you know. But oh wow, you see that? Fresh eggs. You see that? There was eggs in the little thing, you know, and they're having a shortage of eggs, and they had free range eggs. Now that's a deal. You know how much range eggs are? If I had a farm, I would have some chickens. And I would sell some eggs or something. Make some money. You can probably sell them like $8 a dozen, $10 maybe. But you know, when you sell eggs, you know, free range eggs, you know, feed the chickens good, you know what I mean? Because the eggs that they produce, you know, you want them to taste good, you know? And then you might make up the price, mark up the price, $8-10 a dozen. People like them, they're gonna come back. They don't care what the price is. People want good quality food. You know, it's like a restaurant. You know, you go to a restaurant, you know, they don't want to eat, you know, a burger, you know, dried up burger. They want to eat a juicy burger with bacon and, you know, jalapenos and avocado and something that just drips, you know, off your face. You know what I mean? And then they taste so good that they're gonna come back. You know, say, damn, this burger's hella good. I'm coming back next week. That's how I expect it, you know, when I'm going somewhere. Same thing with the range egg. Same thing with everything, you know. A lot of times everything is food processed, you know. Like you go to these fast foods, everything is food processed. And that stuff is nasty. And I was so hungry, I went to McDonald's, you know, it was like probably a month ago. Or maybe it was 3 weeks ago. And I was so hungry, I ate a chicken sandwich. That thing was so dry. And then they charged me $6. The thing was so dry, it literally almost broke my tooth. And I was already like, you know, at home, you know. And I said, what the hell? And I was almost choking. But, you know, the fast food people, you know, all that stuff is food processed, and people don't care anymore, you know. They don't wash their hands. I mean, you know, when they get the food, you know, they just pack it in these little plastic trays. And then they have these big corporations, you know, with money that advertise on TV for people to come in, you know, to try this new burger or whatever it is that they're advertising. And that is the #1 sale in America, you know. People love advertising, right? You advertise something and people fall for it, you know. It's like a car, you know what I mean? Advertise this car that can fly, you know, people are gonna want to buy it, you know what I mean? Say, damn, that car can fly? Where do I get one of those? The same thing like with food, you know, it's like, but people don't care. So I was about to say, that sounds good, that burger. Where do I get one of those? I'm getting cotton mouth. What do they say? My mouth is watery. I feel like having a juicy burger. But everywhere you drive is a fast food. Like they don't have too many diners, you know. A diner, you know what they call it, a diner, right? Where you sit down on the table, they give you a plate, you know, napkins, and, you know, a drink, Everything is fast food, you know. That stuff is bad for you. I'm a person that likes to eat at home. I'd have to admit. But I do love pizza. And was this one, like, if you see, like, you know, mom and pops or small business owners, you know, I'll usually go to those because they're making the pizza or the food product, you know, with everything, you know, that they were taught, you know what I mean? So when you're gonna eat that, chances are it's gonna be a lot better. What do they call that? Home cooking. So it's gonna be a lot better than going to a fast food joint. There was this one TikTok video. I don't remember where it was at, but he was doing some kind of pizza, you know, review. And the boss asked him, you know, what do you do for a living? He goes, I do food critics. So he went home and he did a video of that pizza, and I think he bought chicken wings. And that thing blew up, and people were lining that restaurant because they wanted to eat that food, you know. Because social media plays a big part in everything nowadays, you know. Back then they didn't have social media when I was growing up. They had, you know, Nintendo, or they had Atari, and they had the big, you know, heavy television set and few commercials. Anyway, so getting off track here. So it exploded, and he's probably doing very good right now. This was a while. What was it? A couple weeks ago or something? Wasn't it a couple weeks ago? But I'm just going to show. I wanted to say my phone cut off because the phone got hot. Sometimes if you're recording too long, the phone gets hot. Any phone gets hot. But so I was saying that social media plays a big part in today's society. People want to go where the food is good, homemade food. They don't care what they pay for it, as long as it tastes good. Trust me. Anyways, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I got propane. Just going for a beautiful drive in this beautiful day today. Man, it is gorgeous today. I feel like it's spring. I'm ready to travel. Almost there, guys. But anyway, so have a good rest of the day, and we will talk in the next video. Hopefully it'll be a lot better than this one. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy the sun. We'll talk later. Hasta la vista.